Hey guys, welcome back. Last week the family and I were in Orlando for a volleyball tournament and we spent a couple days at the Disney parks. So it got me thinking we should do a video about the Disney 100 sets. So coming right at you, here are my top 5 Lego Disney 100 sets you should be buying and investing in. Let's get it started. If you're a Lego fan like I am and a Disney fan, then you probably already know about the Disney 100 sets that Lego's put together and partnered with Disney. I think a lot of people are overlooking the investment capabilities these sets have, the beauty of some of them, and how they're going to make good shelf pieces and good gifts for friends and family later down the line. But before we get into it, I have a couple rules I want to talk about. First, I'm skipping the castle. The new castle's beautiful. It's great. People are going to want it. It's $400. Get it. The old castle is already selling for over $500, so you're going to make a little bit of money there after commissions or whatever you pay, a good amount. But it's big, it's bulky, it's a big set. So I'm going to exclude the castle for now. Second, we're only talking about Disney 100 sets, not the traditional Disney box with the green labels or Ariel's this or this, that, or the other. Only Disney 100. Stay tuned at the end because, as I always do, there's a couple honorable mention which I think you'd like to know about and I want to get your opinion on. So let's get into number 5. Coming in at number 5 on our list, and I know this one's going to create a lot of debate and I'm open to it. I'm going to give you my reasons and I want to hear yours, but I really like this Enchanted treehouse coming in at $159. Details real quick, it's set number 43215. 1,016 pieces and a hefty price, I've already said, of $160. And I know that's where a lot of people are going to say, hang on, I'm not paying $160 for a Lego set, but I'm going to tell you why I am and why I think in the long run this will be a great investment. I don't care much for the design of the set. It's an Enchanted treehouse. It's exactly what it is. I do like the colors that they're using and the breakdown and everything, but the real win on this set, when you look at it, is the grab that you get of dolls or the Friends version minifigures of all the princesses and characters in totality. I think you get 13 total, which equates to some UCS sets in Star Wars and other places that you see this type of piece to price breakdown. But in short, when you think about all the minifigures that you get, here are the 13, and they say iconic Disney characters, and that's true, but you can see them down here of who's coming in the set for you. So if I'm thinking about who the audience I would sell this to, this is selling to the family that has a young child that's fallen in love with Disney. They're still very young. It says 7+ here, but I see a parent putting this together anyway. And hey, this would make a great Christmas gift, great holiday gift, great birthday gift for mom, dad, grandparent, and uncle for that kid who's just fallen in love with Disney princesses. And you know, when you're buying a gift for your grandchild or a niece or nephew, you're willing to spend a little bit more. So once this thing retires or goes out of stock, I really see this price increase happening, primarily due to all the great minifigures that you get. The set does have some really good playability built into it. You got the zip line, you got the slide over here, you got the canoe, right, and all the characters and what they're into. It's really going to come down to the dolls, I think, that are going to make this set popular, especially at a price tag of $159. Would I buy it at $159? Debatable. I'd probably wait to see it on sale at Amazon or if Lego puts it on sale downstream. They have a limit of 5 on this one, so you know you can grab a few and hold on to them. Being that it's brand new, right, with the tag here, I would definitely wait. I'm not buying this tomorrow. I'm going to wait on it, but I think it is number 5 on our list and one that you should hold on to in the long run. You'll see your money back and then some. Coming in at number 4 on the list, the Up House. This is a perfect replication in my eyes of the house from the movie. It's also the perfect distribution between price and piece. Let me explain. The price is $59.99. Love that price, especially when I'm getting 598 pieces. So it matches my 100 pieces for every $10 price mechanic that I work with when I'm looking at Lego sets. If I'm going to buy them when they're not on sale, and I will tell you I have bought multiple of this set. I will share, I found this also on sale at Costco, 25% off. So you can do the math, but I think it was low $40. So even more of a benefit if you can find it at a Sam's or BJ's or a Costco. on sale, or on Amazon on sale, right? We haven't seen it on sale at the Lego site at all yet, and we probably won't. Lego knows this one's going to go. It's only allowing you to purchase 2 online, no limit in store. But I love this set. I think it's a great replication from the movie. It gives you that same vibe with the balloons. You get Carl, Russell, and Doug. All great replications of the characters. I think this one's a can't miss. 598 pieces makes it a great build, and I just really love the aesthetic here. I do think this is one you should be investing in. If you're a Disney fan, you probably already bought it for yourself and have it up on a shelf somewhere in your office, living room, wherever you might display your Lego sets. One to keep an eye on if you haven't already, and one to buy without hesitation. So go find it, go get it, grab it, hang on to it. This one's going to do well. Disney Duos makes the middle of my list. This set is so unique. I love that, in my opinion, Disney took and Lego took the idea of the Brickhead, said, hey, it's Disney 100. We have some iconic and not some iconic characters that we think are good duos. Could they have done others? Yes, they could have. Are there other better duos in all of the Disney movies and genres that have been out there? Yes, there are. But these here, these 8 are great. I love them. I love the fact that they took the idea or the mold of like what is a Brickhead and turned it into a pairing of characters like this. So we get the obvious characters. You get Squirt, you get Nemo, you get Luminaire. Let's just go down here and round it out. And I just love that you get there. So you get Cogsworth, Luminaire, Pua, Hee-Hee, Nemo, Squirt, Percy, and Miko. There's a great debate in my house of who the winner of this set is. I happen to think the win here is Nemo and Squirt, and I think everybody knows who those characters are. Everyone knows the other characters throughout based on the movies they've seen, but these two really steal the show for me. If you're more of the princess style and you like that genre, right, you got your Beauty and the Beast pairing here, and then you got Moana. And so they just do a nice job here complimenting these characters in the movies. And again, the Brickhead mold to this duo combination, I think, is a real win. So we know that Brickheads do well aftermarket or when they go out of stock, which tells me this one will do well too, because it's not the Brickhead mold, but it is in the sense of scale, size, duo pairings that are really here linked to other great Disney movies that have been released over the years. So much like we've talked about the Wall-E set doing extremely well early on aftermarket, I see the same for this as well. So definitely one to buy and invest in. I haven't bought many myself. It's a good price to piece ratio, 45 and 553 pieces. If you're patient, wait till it goes on sale. You know, not a rush like we're talking about upon retirement or out of stock. I'm thinking more of this for long-term retirement, so I'll wait as the set gets a little bit older. Or gets closer to retirement, or maybe I see a sale just trying to get rid of inventory, and then I'll go after it. But until then, I'm going to hold off. I'm still going to buy this set. I'm going to invest in it. I love this set. All right, we're already down to set number 2 on my list of 5 Disney 100 sets you should be buying. This one, no-brainer, Disney 100th Celebration Brickhead set. You get Oswald, you get the original Steamboat Willie or Mickey, right? You get Snow and you get Tink. I've mentioned this one in my Brickheads video before. I'll put the link above. This one is an absolute no-brainer to me. You get 4 great Brickheads, which you guys already know I'm a fan of. $40 price for 500 pieces. And just the characters you get. The obvious win here is Oswald and Mickey or Steamboat Willie. Snow and Tink are, again, a nice addition. They could have chosen any other 2 princess-related or princess-like characters, and I'd still tell you to invest in this. The set's still great for what you get, especially because of the 2 characters here on the left. Real steals, real wins for any collector and what's going to be aftermarket investor. Because of the price to piece ratio, not one I'm really waiting to go on sale. I think Brickheads at any moment upon retirement or a stock issue, a healthy price increase in the aftermarket. This one will be in my aftermarket collection. You should have this one. I love this set. I've said that of all of them. That's why they're my top 5. But coming up is number 1, and you might already know what it is, and you might not, but it's a true tested number 1, and I'll tell you why. All right, guys, drum roll for number 1 on the list, the Villain Icon set. Love it. I have no other words to express except to say I love it. So let's jump into the details and let me prove why this is number one on my list of sets you should be investing in. The price is $129. It's out of stock on Lego site. I can't find it in any store in my region, and I've searched the Northeast and the Southwest. Can't find it in the States at all. Now, when that happens, you see a price increase, specifically on Amazon. You'll see it jump on eBay. So on Amazon right now, this is going for $245, $246. Are people buying? I don't know. That's just the featured price right now. And I know other people are selling it within those price ranges. So right there, we're talking about a $120 price increase. When I went to Bricklink, I'm also seeing people selling it. Now, someone's selling it new sealed, and I'm only looking at USA sellers because for me, in my situation, I'm not going to buy it from somebody out of the country only to have them ship it to me because I might save a few dollars. I'd rather wait till it gets back in stock or pay a premium here in the States and get free shipping or something like that. So for me, I've only looked at selling locations in the US. And you see right here, $200. So not the $245 we're seeing on Amazon, but $200 even, which will make up for the commission and if you do free shipping. So we're seeing a brand new set, already out of stock in Disney stores, not just online. And we're seeing these third-party sites already showing a pretty good price increase for a set that's brand new, which makes me happily want to invest and find these sets. So once I get notification that it's back in stock, I'll be going online. Once I call my store, check online, I'll be making sure I take the 40-minute drive there and grabbing as many as they'll let me grab. I do play the courtesy card, and I ask them, like, how many are you going to give me today? And if they say 3 to 5, I'm taking 3 to 5, and we'll go from there. So let's talk about the details within this set and what makes it fantastic. First, it's a villain set. You normally don't see that, and I think that's really, really cool. Disney appreciates it's not just about the heroes and heroines of the stories. It is about the villains and how they make the story go. So in this set, I love who they've added here, and I love the details. So we're just going to scroll down. You see price $130, 1,540 pieces. Price works for me. I would have bought this regardless of the number of pieces, but I highlight that a lot, so I wanted to show that to you. Right, we're going to get Gaston. Obviously, everyone knows him from Beauty and the Beast. We're going to get the evil queen from Snow White. We get Genie Jafar, and we get Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. So 4 really cool, unique minifigures that you get. What I also like is just the trinkets that come along with this. So you can see within the set here, they have the VHS tape for Little Mermaid and what looks like a reel of some scenes. So that'll be some stickers, which I think is very, very cool. They give a call out here to Alice in Wonderland, as well as Peter Pan. So you have the clock, Peter Pan. You can see the kids flying here. And the Queen of Hearts right there. If you can't see Nostalgia on display here in this one here, right here in this area, you're going to get the Queen of Hearts, which I think is just a really, really cool addition. And then Jafar goes in the Aladdin book, right? You have Sleeping Beauty, you have Aladdin. So a nice call out to the movies that these characters were in. There's the Queen of Hearts right there. And I think this is just a really cool display piece, right? I love it. You get the Apple, the VHS tape, the 2 books, and if you throw Aladdin in there, you get that as well. You get the clock from Peter Pan with the kids, you get the Queen of Hearts, and these 4 really cool minifigures, which may have been in other sets before, but I haven't seen them personally. So I think this one, to me, is an easy #1 no-brainer. The price is right at $129 when you can find it. Clearly a 5-star set, only 29 reviews right now, but a 5-star set on Lego's site. So it's out of stock. Go on lego.com, sign up for a notification when it's available. Make sure I get mine first, though. Check your store stock, give them a call. When are you going to get it? It's always good to inquire. Let them get to know you. This way they'll probably give you a few more sets while you're there, rather than like you can have one. And they know what you're doing. It's not a surprise, and that's okay. They're still making their business. They're still making their money. This is a no-brainer #1 for me. Stay tuned. I have a couple honorable mentions that I want to talk about. One hasn't been released yet. One has been. And I'd like to get your thoughts on them. Stay tuned. All right, honorable mention #1, the 100 years of Disney animation icons. So like your typical artwork that we've seen with Mickey Mouse, the recent Spider-Man, which is a 3D version, which will be amazing, Batman, Harry Potter crest, like we've seen this artwork. This one is a smaller version. It's not going to be as big as what we've seen before. And when I look at this set, I think of, like, hey, this would look great in a kid's room, right? If it's a young girl, a young boy, I could see a family going out and saying, oh, wow, we can make up to 75 different characters in this one piece of art, and we can hang it on the wall. And if, like, oh, all of a sudden I like Chip and Dale for whatever reason, I can put that on there. If I like Donald, I can put that on there. Obviously, this one has your traditional characters, including Dumbo and the apple from Snow White. But I just really love this piece of art. Now, is this one going to do as well as the other pieces of art that we've seen, the Batman collection, the Sith collections, and things like that? I don't think it'll do that well. Like, I've bought the Sith set for $83 on clearance, and I've sold it for roughly $200 upon retirement. Do I think it's going to do that well immediately? I don't. What I do think is I can see a family definitely buying this and saying, hey, this is going to look good in the kids' room, the playroom, or a great gift for my grandchild or a nephew or niece, getting back to that, that comment again that I shared earlier about buying as a gift. People are going to spend money on this. I think it's really cool. It's creative. And Lego obviously has gotten into the artwork recently. So this hanging on the wall, I think, just makes a nice addition to any child's play area or kids' room, or just Disney fan in general who might have a Disney room like those of us that have a Lego room. Yeah, there are people like that. This would fit great in there. $60, 1,000 pieces, much like your typical artwork dot style sets, in that you're going to get a very good price to piece ratio, which means you can use it for other things for the pieces you're not using. But just very creative with this one, which is why it makes honorable mention for me. All right, last but not least, honorable mention number 2, a set that is coming out September 1st. I'm on Jay's Brick blog here, so give him a shout out. Check out his blog. It's really timely. I read it every now and then, and it's probably got the best pictures of the set. But it is the Lego camera with the first ever Walt Disney minifigure. So let's repeat that again. The first ever Walt Disney minifigure. Upon release, this would make easily my top 5, if not number 3, number 2, maybe would fight for number 1. But an amazing, amazing depiction of what cameras looked like when Disney first started filming, and the fact that you get a Walt minifigure built into it, I'll zoom in here, to me is just awesome. You get black and white Minnie and Mickey, you get Dumbo, and you get Bambi. So right there, just for the minifigures itself, why wouldn't you? Let's just pause. Walt, Mickey, Minnie, black and white, Dumbo, and Bambi. Why wouldn't you? It's going to be $100. I believe it's going to be 800 and some odd pieces, so not the ideal price to piece ratio. Let me see if I can find it here. But at $100, this is beautiful. I really think this is a great, great replication of a camera. You see the real film here. To me, I'm buying it for me. I'm buying it to invest in, and I just think these minifigures are for the win. So upon release, September 1st, might be tough to find, but September 1st, this is coming out. They're calling it an homage to Walt Disney, so not the camera. That's my bad. It's a win. Buy it. Know when it's coming out. Get to the store. I don't see this one really going on sale. I see it being sold out quickly and upon restock. So maybe this isn't an honorable mention. Maybe this moves up into the top 5. Maybe number 3, 2 again, like I said. September 1st, $100. You get the first ever Walt Disney minifigure. And who would ever complain about the 4 others that come with it? Well, there you have it. My top 5 Lego Disney 100 sets you should be buying or investing in. Let me know what you think. Do you agree, disagree? I want to hear. Leave a comment. If you like what you saw and you want to see more of this, give me a like, hit subscribe. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.